was motivated to write the book on Lady Preacher after I had conducted a conference for women in ministry. And at that conference, I noticed the enthusiasm the women had about their place in ministry. The interesting thing about that conversation that we had as we sat together around a campfire type of environment was the women just didn't know where they belonged. They didn't know how or where to start. And so Lady Preacher was birthed in my heart. I began to realize they needed inspiration. They needed encouragement. They needed someone to tell them and to help them to find their place in ministry. Lady Preacher was initially written for women in ministry. That was the inspiration. However, after I began to pull the book together, so many of the aspects of the book relates to anyone in any capacity in ministry. So many leaders in the church began to tell me, I read the book. It was perfect for me. I got something out of that book that was able to help me to be a better server in the body of Christ. One of the challenges was bringing authenticity to the book. I did not want to tear into the concept of theology, but to empower women to recognize that the call that is on their lives is one that is genuine and that they have a place, they have a position, they have a role, that the calling is real, and wherever God has designed and destined their lives to fit, they can reach that. They can obtain it. And so Lady Preacher is a book that is more about empowerment, finding your place, finding your role, delving into your own passion, and being a light that can reach communities and families and neighbors. It expands so much farther beyond the pulpit. I hope more than anything that readers will, that this book will impact them to a place where they will be ignited, where they will get excited about the call that is on their life, that they will take off with an enthusiasm and with passion, and they will begin to reach out to do those things that they always desired to do, but perhaps were afraid to do. Maybe they felt that they were the only one that knew that they had a call and a passion to reach children, or to reach out to women that were broken. I'm hoping that they learn how to balance their life with responsibilities, how to be able to take care of a family, and to balance the life of ministry. I'm hoping that they be able to take all of those ideas, all of those issues, and walk it out in shoe leather. There's clearly aspects of the book that are specifically geared toward those who have a heart for ministry. But all of anyone called to serve in the body of Christ is in some way or another a minister. They have a responsibility to touch others. And so there is clearly aspects of the book that they will find to be beneficial to them. Journaling, mentorship, reaching out to others, understanding the importance of taking care of yourself, getting away, having quiet time, all of those things that everyone needs to incorporate in their daily life. I think perhaps the chapter, especially for women, on healing of the spirit, soul, and body, that chapter may more than anything identify with women who want to reach out, who want to find their place, who want to empower themselves to be a productive citizen in the body of Christ. I think that chapter, that particular message will resonate throughout Christendom. So that is probably the chapter that gives the greatest impact to women, especially in any walk of life. The skills that I have learned as an educator, as a professional, definitely play a significant part in how I approach ministry and even how I teach in the classroom. I love to touch. I love that connection. I want the real world, real life experience to become reality for not only my students, but my students in the church. I look at them as an audience as well. And so I believe that connection brings a heartfelt, a heartbeat that can only be expressed by someone who knows how to take the effective part of them and connect it to the reality that students will face in everyday life. Having integrity, having an ethical standard are principles that they're going to need for life. And if I can impart that through my own life experiences, not necessarily sharing with them my religious position, but helping them to see that you can live what you preach about.